Welcome back to Get Connected. I'm your host, Conn Jackson. Our next segment is called Escape, and no better person to do it with than someone that's been to over 80 countries and 7 continents. She's described as the hardcore travel junkie. It's great to have Julia Dimon with us now. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Well, good morning, Julie. Where in the world are you?
We're at the Montage Hotel in Laguna Beach.
Well, it sounds incredible, and from the view, it looks like you also have a fire going.
I do, yes. I've got some marshmallows in my bag as well.
There's no better s'mores person than me, Julie. Well, I've got to ask your opinion. What is it about traveling that makes it so great for you and other people to experience?
Well, you know, traveling for me, and I'm sure a lot of people, it expands your horizons. You're able to experience new things, kind of break out of the comfort zone. So I think those are some of the highlights by getting out there and experiencing new things.
Now, Julie, you mentioned breaking out of your comfort zone. Where was the last wild adventure you went on?
Oh, well, I went to Antarctica not too long ago. That was kind of wild. Amazing to go polar kayaking among icebergs, seeing penguins. It's really one of the last remaining final frontiers in terms of wilderness. So that was my most recent, most exotic, albeit freezing cold, vacation.
Oh, wow. Polar kayaking sounds totally intense, man, Julie. I know you often look incredible in your fashion on all the shows that I've seen you do. So I'm just curious, were you still able to find and dress well and fashionable in the Arctic Circle?
I mean, fashion's not necessarily my #1 priority. Function is, especially when in Antarctica, but I was there during their summer, so it was manageable. It wasn't that cold. But my #1 priority is always to dress appropriately. If you happen to look good too, that can't hurt.
Well, first and foremost, you have always looked great. I've got to give you that. So, Julie, I want to know, another major priority of yours is helping all of us save money when it comes to traveling. So how can we go on a vacation without breaking the bank?
Saving money, going on vacation without breaking the bank is definitely a priority. One tip is to look for online sales. So we're talking about Expedia. It has a great promotion called the Winter Warm-Up Event. So here, if you go online, you can save up to 30% on hotels and packages, as well as up to 75% on cruises. So we're talking Orlando, for example. If you want to travel with the family, you can get 50% off 2 to 3 bedroom suites at the Hotel Florida, for example. Vegas is always a good value destination, and there's 35% off savings there at hotels like Treasure Island. But if you want something more international, I found a great deal to Tokyo, Japan. So we're looking at round-trip airfare, 4 nights accommodation for just $900. That's awesome. So there's some really great deals to be had on there, and you can check that out at expedia.com/winter.
Well, those sound like some amazing deals. Now let's turn to finding a great deal on the internet. I know you mentioned Expedia, and there's other websites as well. Is there a better time of the week or even better time of the day to look for those deals?
Absolutely. If you look on Tuesdays, often that's when they'll release their best fares. Also, booking Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays to actually fly on those days, you'll get some good prices as well. And also in the morning. Sometimes it might hurt to wake up that early in the morning, but saves you money and gives you more time at your destination. So just a few additional budget tips. Also, booking your flight and hotel together. That's a way that you can save hundreds of dollars.
Well, I'll certainly take those into account. Booking my airline ticket and hotel at the same time is something I need to start doing. So, Julie, where can we go to follow up with more of these amazing tips you've given us?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a website called Travel Junkie Julia. So if you go there, you'll see photos of my adventures all around the world. I've been to over 80 countries, all across 7 continents, so lots of stories and tips to share.
Well, I'll certainly check out the site. Now, Julie, I know you've been to over 80 countries. Which exotic one would you recommend that I buy a ticket to this summer?
Well, for something really exotic, one of my favorite countries is actually Tanzania. Having that safari experience is truly a trip of a lifetime, and Tanzania offers some of the best animal viewing I've seen all around the world. So if you really want to do something spectacular, Tanzania is a great choice.
Well, I can't wait to tell my boss to get the credit card out and send me to Tanzania. It sounds spectacular. Well, Julie, it's been great talking to you this morning, and safe and happy travels.
Great, thank you. You too.
Certainly great talking to Julie. You can check her out on National Geographic Channel. She is awesome, as you can see, and has a lot of travel experience. I appreciate the deals she shared with us today. We've got plenty more on Get Connected. Why? Because we love keeping you in the know. So glad you got to check out that clip. But listen, we've got plenty more going on here at Get Connected, our TV show. My friend and I are going to give you a glimpse of all the fun, so take it away.
The sun shines bright as it moves across my face. I feel the light and everything is in its place. Oh, I woke up feeling great. Today was made for me. And life is good the way it should, the way it was meant to be.
Well, join us and we'll get you in the know. Check us out at GetConnected at conntv.com and be part of the movement.